What's up, people? This is Niche Girl 30 here, and these are my predictions for No Way Out for tomorrow for Father's Day. So, for everybody, before you actually go and watch No Way Out, give your dad a call, give your dad a nice hug, or go help him with the trash, or maybe help him outside when he's cutting the lawn or building something. It's Father's Day, and we should appreciate our dads as much as our moms. But moving on from there, there are going to be 6 matches. Yes, 6 matches on the card. I was actually shocked when I saw the match that was added. But anyway, I'm going to go into the standalone matches first, and then I'm going to go into the championship matches. Now, okay, this one was announced to actually be on YouTube. David Otunga versus the Funkasaurus. Now, the Funkasaurus, Brodus Clay versus David Otunga. Okay, do I really care about this match? Not entirely, because I'm really hoping for a big show, Brodus Clay feud. I may not be getting that, but let's face it. Do you honestly believe that David Otunga is going to win this? No, the Funkasaurus is going to squash him. So let's just end it right there. But here's another match that was added. That is, I am hoping that this is a dark match as well. But having it on the card as a filler is just plain stupid. But anyway, it's going to be the U.S. champion Santino Marella versus Ricardo Rodriguez in a tuxedo match. A tuxedo match? Really? You couldn't have had anything better than a tuxedo match for this guy. I mean, don't get me wrong. I think it's hilarious seeing these two feud, especially the matches they have had on Raw. I thought it was flat out hilarious, and I loved it. But this match, as a tuxedo match, it should literally be something else, some kind of other stipulation. I don't know, a strap match. I don't know, some kind of match that will make it a little bit more interesting. But regardless of that, do I honestly care about this? As comic relief, yes, I like it, but just as the match overall, no. But I honestly do not see Ricardo Rodriguez winning this. I don't. I'm sorry. Regardless of how ridiculous the match is, I really do not see him winning. So the winner that I'm going to call is Santino Marella, our U.S. champion. And it would be interesting how he would actually put his title on the line for Ricardo Rodriguez. I think I would be a lot more intrigued with that happening because, okay, sure, the U.S. title has been a joke as of late. So if he actually did put the U.S. championship up for grabs for him versus Ricardo Rodriguez, we may be seeing something different from Ricardo Rodriguez. He may take the championship a lot more seriously, and he may be out a lot more as a wrestler instead of Alberto Del Rio's handy guy. Because unfortunately, Alberto Del Rio is not going to even be on this pay-per-view. So it would make sense while Alberto Del Rio is gone to have his henchman or his go-to guy starting to become a lot more noticed and actually win a championship to where he's actually taken seriously. I don't know. That's how I'm seeing it. I think that would probably be a better turn, but unfortunately, they're making a tuxedo match because these guys are supposed to be comic relief, so they're never going to be taken seriously. But moving on to our championship matches of this pay-per-view. Now, I'm going to start off with the Divas Championship, Layla versus Beth Phoenix. Okay, as much as I love Beth Phoenix, and as much as I want Beth Phoenix to win her title back, I still believe the Divas Championship is a joke for Beth Phoenix, and honestly, it doesn't really say that I am Beth Phoenix. You know, I am wonderful, I am awesome. It doesn't really say that because it's the Divas belt. But either or, I really don't see her winning this. So I unfortunately have to call that my choice is going to be Layla. I think Layla is going to actually keep her belt. She is going to beat Beth Phoenix. Unfortunately, she's going to beat her cleanly, and she's going to keep the title. I'm hoping I'm wrong. I always hope I'm wrong because I always like being shocked. But moving on to the next match of the night, the IC Championship match with Christian versus Cody Rhodes. So this is going to probably be, in my opinion, the match of the night because every time Christian's in a match with someone, he ups their game. He makes them work. And when it comes to Cody Rhodes is great in the ring. These guys have really great chemistry, and it's going to be a really awesome battle. So in my eyes, this is going to be the main event of the night, and I do feel, I am kind of hoping, because as much as I love Christian, I would love to see Cody Rhodes take the belt back. I really would. because Cody Rhodes is that perfect heel to where if he actually takes the belt back, well, okay, let's put it this way. I would love to see Cody Rhodes take the belt back because it just seems like that. I don't know. Christian needs to be higher up. He needs to be in a WWE Championship title running. Like he doesn't. I think the IC Championship is below him, is beneath him. As much as that belt is important, it's beneath him. So I would honestly like to see Cody Rhodes take the belt back and have Christian start working himself up to the main event. So but let's be realistic here. As much as I would love to have my own thought of everything, I gotta be real. Christian is going to keep the belt. That's pretty much how it is. He is the face. He just got the belt. I highly doubt he's going to lose it. So Christian is going to be the guy that's going to keep the belt for this match. I am calling Christian as the winner of this match. Moving on to the most promoted, the most talked about, the most somewhat borderline entertaining feud match, whatever, that's been going on Raw as well as SmackDown. The triple threat match for the WWE Championship. CM Punk versus Daniel Bryan versus Kane for the WWE Championship in a triple threat match. Okay. And AJ as the wild card. Yeah. Let's face it, AJ is going to be the person. She's going to be the determining factor of who's going to win this match. She's going to be the distraction on whether or not it's going to be CM Punk, whether or not it's going to be Daniel Bryan, and whether or not it's going to be Kane. I would love for it to be Kane because in my eyes, Kane has not been having enough championships. Sure, he has been the World Heavyweight Champion. Sure, he has been a Tag Team Champion. But I don't think he's been the WWE Champion as of yet. If I'm wrong, leave your comment in the comment section below. But honestly, I would love to see Kane win. Because I want Kane to be a monster again. I don't want him to be this old nice, frilly guy and that's sensitive to women. Well, okay, don't get me wrong. I am not all about abuse to women. I'm not about that at all. But when it comes to Kane's character as a monster, he should stay a monster. He shouldn't be softened by AJ. I'm sorry. Seriously, he should go back to being the demented monster that he was, and he will be even more demented if he's a champion. And I would love to see that happen. And Daniel Bryan probably had the most boring title reign ever in the history of the WWE. So I really do not want him to be champion. CM Punk has been champion long enough. I love CM Punk, but it's to the point where it's starting to become a little, he's a fighting champion. That's the one thing I can say about CM Punk. He's a fighting champion. He will put a title up for grabs if he has to. So it's kind of not downgraded from there. It's kind of not downgraded. That's one thing. He's not really downgrading the belt. It's one thing I can say. But honestly, my personal pick would be Kane. I would rather have Kane win the belt. But with AJ as a wild card, we really can't call this match down the middle. We honestly can't. But realistically, it's difficult to call this match down the middle because anything can happen as AJ as a wild card. But realistically, in the WWE standards, I have to say CM Punk is going to retain the belt. So CM Punk is going to be my official pick to win this championship match. As much as I love to see Kane, AJ is a huge wild card. Who knows where it's going to go? But CM Punk, I have to say, is going to possibly keep this title. Because Daniel Bryan, I don't know. I'm doubting it. Okay. Moving on to the next championship match. The World Heavyweight Championship with Sheamus versus Dolph Ziggler. With the World Heavyweight Championship for grabs. Sheamus versus Dolph Ziggler. Do I honestly care? A little, yes, I have to say I do, because Dolph Ziggler has done a lot lately. He has done a lot to bring himself up to the main event standards. In my opinion, this guy should have had a championship shot a long time ago, and should have been champion a long time ago. I really think that this is going to be another good match of the night. I'm not going to really say, well, possibly it could be possibly the second main event of the night, or possibly another main event of the night. But no, I'm not going to really say it's the main event of the night. I'm just going to say it's a really good match. It's one thing I'm going to say. Dolph Ziggler is going to give it his all. He's going to give it his all. He's going to definitely give Sheamus a run for his money. He's going to give Sheamus something to actually fight for. But realistically, do I believe that Dolph Ziggler is actually going to win and beat Sheamus? I don't know. Dolph Ziggler is really a great fighter, but in the standards of storyline sense, I really do see that Sheamus is going to keep the belt. So my pick is going to be Sheamus as the winner of this match. Now, the so-called main event of the night, and I forgot since there's 6, there's 3 standalone matches. My bad. But anyway, I really don't consider this a match at all. I consider it somewhat of a joke. But realistically, This match has been promoted more times than I can ever count, and this is supposed to be the game-changing match. That's why they made it the main event. It's the game changer. It's the draw. So I am going to go ahead and just call it right down the middle. John Cena versus Big Show in a steel cage match with Mr. McMahon possibly in the corner of John Cena and Mr. John Laurinaitis on the corner of the Big Show. Now, the big stipulations of this is that if Big Show does not win, that means John Laurinaitis is going to be fired on the spot by Mr. McMahon. But now, stipulation was added on this past SmackDown. If Big Show wins and John Laurinaitis stays the GM, then he is going to fire John Cena. Do you honestly see that happening? No, that's like the biggest joke on the planet. That's an even bigger joke is John Cena going on a break. So, but we've been surprised before. Honestly, John Cena is the type of guy that will either pull a Super Cena and beat the Big Show somehow, or this match is going to probably go on forever to where it could be completely hard to tell and it's going to be laid out down the middle. The biggest twist that will actually pretty much make sense to me and to actually get more people interested in watching the pay-per-views is for the Big Show to win, for John Laurinaitis to stay the GM, unfortunately, and I can't believe I'm saying this, but if Big Johnny does stay the GM and he fires John Cena will be gone for months. He'll be able to finally have his break. We won't be able to see John Cena for at least 2 months, and he'll be able to have a vacation and at least get himself together. And you know, it'll portray in the storyline that he's been fired. But let's face it, with Vince McMahon backing this guy, we know he's not going to be fully fired, but at least he'll have a break. So I think that it would be better if the Big Show actually does win. So John Laurinaitis does fire John Cena, but John Cena ends up coming back because of Vince McMahon. But let's be real here. Do you really think it's going to be fired? No. Let's just say that Big John is going to be waving bye-bye at No Way Out tomorrow night. So John Cena is my pick to be the winner of this match. And John Laurinaitis is going to be waving bye-bye to everybody, to his job, everything. And who knows what's going to happen on Raw this Monday. Well, anyway, these are my picks. I am going to be uploading a fantasy pick of No Way Out, the matches that I would like to see, probably 3 of them that I actually called. And then I am going to do my review after No Way Out tomorrow night. Happy Father's Day to all you dads out there. This is Nature Girl 30 signing off. Peace. Later.